certain conditions, and if you have those conditions, you have a finite amount of dollars, you know, and good God, you know, it's not enough dollars. We don't have nearly enough dollars to go around. So I am willing to, you know, do my part. If we don't qualify, then those dollars should go to somebody who needs it more than we do. So I am perfectly fine with going through the process. I'm not going to bitch about it. You know, I hope through this, what we're doing, what I'm doing with Matt, I'm hoping that we're going to create more resources for these kinds of issues so that people don't have to pick and choose, you know, or, you know, I need it, but I don't want to take it away from somebody else. Hopefully, when you get to things like medicine, when you're talking about people like my dad or his generation who built this country into what it is today. You know, my dad's one of millions of people who that we're standing on their shoulders right now. It just seems disgusting that we kind of just write them off when they get older, and we don't put away the resources to revere the people who got us to where we are. It just doesn't make sense to me. Moneymaker. What are you on, that whatever that show Trump was on? You know, you were fired. I forget the name of the show, but Fiona, well, thank you for that warning. I appreciate it, man. I do. I'm glad that you're looking out for me.
What?
We don't have the worst system in the world. The thing is, there's no perfect system in that's right. There's no perfect system in the world. I think we have one of the better. I mean, I can't say that with healthcare. I really can't. And you know, it's sad that I can't say that. I know that we spend more than any other country. That's without a doubt. And I don't think it's even close. What we spend, and even per capita spending is up there. But we don't have the best results. Unfortunately, same thing with education. We don't have the best system anymore. We may have the best, you know, postgraduate and upper, you know, and college system. So we may have some of the best. I mean, you've got them around the world, but we do have a pretty good college system. But our lower, you know, K through 12 is kind of, we don't prioritize it. For mayor of Elk Grove. I mean, to run to be mayor of Elk Grove, just a little city like Elk Grove, I mean, you'd have to go through so much crap and have so many people pissed off at you, raise so much money, and take so much crap. I mean, the bullets that get shot at you, even running for mayor, and I don't mean literal bullets, the verbal bullets and the assaults and the, you know, the dragging your name down, defamation, all those things happen even at mayoral level. It's a sad state. We're going to work on politics for sure. We're going to make this country, you know, we're going to bring back to some what I remember in a better time, I think, a better political time.
You guys were so far
My
away.
love story with Danielle is way too long and convoluted to go into right now. And maybe one night, you know, if that was going to be the topic.
Very convoluted. It's very convoluted.
Well, Susan, thank you, and I hope you do support me going through. And I'm working with somebody who is, you know, Matt Dowley is my partner. You guys got the biggest heart in the world. I mean, it's just you know, it's almost like you know, he's younger than me. He's a millennial, and he's got this such positive attitude that I almost have to, you know, it's good for me. He gets me motivated. You know, I'm like this old freaking set my ways. Ah, shit, yeah, you can't change that crap. You know, that's just the way it is. Some things will never change. Great song by Bruce Hornsby, by the way. But the message is, you know, frick the old ways of the old. You don't have to get stuck in the mindsets of yesteryear. And Matt's helping me through that, man. And he's pushing through. He doesn't see barriers. He just goes for it. And that's a great person to tag up with. And I'm really lucky to be working with him.
Very lucky.
Very lucky.
Very fucking lucky. Lurky. Very lucky.
All right.
It's very lurky.
I've been monopolizing the time that my wife is sitting here patiently because I know I believe that there's like a soap opera to talk about. So
Pentanguishing.
Pen what?
Say that word.
Pantomime?
No.
Pantomime?
Well, shit. No. You fucked it up.
Cookie Smith, that you know.
Pantagushin.
Pantagushin, and that's cheap compared to California, and that's a great point. And that's another area that we have to look at is the way the cost when you get old just to house you is out of this world and crazy.
LB, that Kate has been here all the time. She's a thorn in my side. That little Katie, not little Katie. Oh darn that Katie. Hello. How are we today? We are fine. I took a swim with the pool and the dog. And
we go from me to this. It's hilarious. I mean, this is the best show. You can't get this stuff anywhere else.
And then I gave him a little sexy time. A little sexy, quick sexy time. It was quick. Quick. How quick can you say quick?
And how many seconds until she gets into like a vagina or sex? Well, when we start the stopwatch, it was like 48 seconds before you got into the sexy time.
Quick.
All right.
Quick.
You know, for someone so obsessed with sex, you don't put out as much as you would think. I mean, if I was watching you, I'd think, man, that dude's a lucky dude. All she ever does is talk about the PP and the VV and sex and all this shit.
Why did you do that?
Because that's what you do when you say it. You give me the, you know, because you're not talking about, you know.
And when I enunciate quick, it's giving it way too much time. I looked at him and I said, wow, that was quick. Well, don't you like it quick?
No, that's not what I said.
I know you said.
What did I say?
You said.
Yeah, when's the last time I had it?
When's the last time I had it? I said, well, when's the last time you whacked off?
That's not the same thing.
It is the same thing.
Well, you think that, but you're wrong. You think that, but that's not. Oh, really?
An ejaculation.
You don't have good and bad like experiences.
Well, yeah, but you're still extinguishing your semen.
Yeah, I mean, I did the physical act, but I mean, there's lots of different levels, and I'm telling you, the level of self-gratification doesn't rise to the level of, you know, making love with somebody you care about. It just doesn't rise to the level.
You're such a sweet talker.
It's not the same.
I don't think I've ever heard you say that word. It's been a long time.
So I don't use that word.
It's so corny coming out of your mouth.
But in that statement, it fit. It was the right word.
It just gave me the heebie-jeebies. It gave me the ick. Dan has never said.
The fucking ick. Who started the ick, man? Have you ever gone out on a first date with somebody and got the ick?
Yes.
What is the ick?
Ugh.
Yeah, I mean.
That's the ick.
Tired of the ick.
Making love. That's not something he says.
I feel like making love.
Especially when you do that. That's a complete turn off.
I should have had the first lyrics before it, but
it doesn't matter.
It's a great song.
That's literally, yeah, you can't make love in 48 seconds.
I don't know if we even reached 48 seconds. I know.
It was like 3 pumps, and then he was done.
I mean, as soon as she offered it up, I think I was like 90% of the way there, and then it was there.
When I said, do you want to do it? And I was in my bathing suit bottom. What was that face?
I don't know. Go ahead. I don't ever know what you're going to say, so you worried me.
I wasn't going to say. He stood up, and he was already hard.
What?
I said, oh, do you want to do it?
That is not true. That's not true.
You got up from the chair and you were hard.
No, I was not.
Because you saw me walk around.
That is not what I was not. It took. That's incorrect. It didn't take long, but.
It was.
Well, I get a "what did I stumble into" comment, or what have I stumbled upon" comment at least 10 times a lot. I don't know how we got here so fast. So fast. I mean, I'm trying to clean up my act. I'm interviewing senators and people around, and I can't escape, you know, the vagina or the. It's incredible.
Or the peen.
Or the penis.
And that's the.
I mean, it's just crazy.
I can't. I mean, if you're.
How do you expect me to get somewhere in life? I mean, like, can you imagine like Barack Obama's running and Michelle Obama's, here you are, Barack, hi Barack. You know, I don't know how. I mean, you are like a nightmare. Like we send you to your worst enemy and just glom onto him and stay with him the whole time, and you know.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna clean up your act, you shouldn't be with your wife.
But I enjoy it. It's my favorite time. I'd rather be on here with you than any senator. That's the reality. I mean, I look forward to it. I enjoy it. Are we drunk? Unfortunately not, Marcia.
We're-
It just gets worse from here, unfortunately.
We're drunk with love. Never mind. I was gonna say something nasty. I'm drunk with.
Thank you for not.
I was drunk with semen. Do you know semen? Is semen without the seed? Yes, we only have semen. There's no sperm. It's semen.
On a summer's day, bringing gifts from far away. That's a semen.
Semen.
Yeah. You know the semen that came in for Brandy?
No.
Fetch another round.
Who's Brandy?
Anybody know what I'm talking
Just
about?
don't sing.
What do you mean don't sing?
Don't do it.
She wears the necklace, finer silver
Yeah,
from the north of
I
Spain.
was swimming. I mean, what should I be in a wetsuit? Shit. You want me swimming in a wetsuit? Anything would turn him on. You know, here's funny. I took off my shorts to get in the shower, and I literally, because I bent down and he would have seen it, and I literally looked to make sure he wasn't looking or he wasn't in the room. Because if you bend over in front of a guy and they see it, it's definite entry. You don't have a choice at that point. I did look to make sure you weren't there, but then we ended up having sex anyway.
Brandy, he's a fine girl. Absolutely. Looking Glass is the singers.
And you can't even get into the shower without them going, "Oh, are you getting naked for me?"
Yet remarkably, you know, days pass, weeks pass, and it just never happens. I mean, you go 2 weeks without.
Poor Tam.
Sausage King. Fire station sent me this shirt. I don't remember exactly when, but I do love first responders.
Probably not him.
They are incredible, and the firemen that showed up to help my dad when he broke his leg, nothing but mad respect. Those guys were incredible. They came in here and, you know, they took him, they dealt with him, and he's still alive. He shouldn't be, but you know, those first responders were just, and it was at 5 a.m, man. You know, we woke them up. They were sleeping.
You can't cuddle. They don't know how to cuddle. Cuddling means sex. Yeah, you can't cuddle without a hard penis in your ass, you know? Shit. Forget the fucking cuddle. Cuddle, and then the humping, it's like, ugh, start groping and shit.
Chip, if you're watching, man, tomorrow will be nothing like this. I apologize. I mean, I'm sure this crap goes on and Airbnbs all over the place. Maybe we'll get some great Airbnb stories.
Oh, use a black light.
Can you? Oh.
No, that would be
Can you
nasty.
imagine some of the crap that's happened at Airbnbs that has got, you know, we may not hear about, but it gets filtered up and they have to deal with it?
I like the jorts.
Man.
I'm making fun of your jorts. I like them.
What? My shorts?
Yeah.
I don't own a lot of clothes, guys. I've not bought clothes in probably 10 years.
You don't buy clothes, I buy them.
But I used to. I mean, I used to care. I don't care anymore about clothes. There's just so many more important things. And
I
people
like
send me
jorts.
clothes, so I wear what people send. I gotta be nice.
What's wrong with jorts?
Nothing. If someone sent me for shorts, I'd wear them.
I bought those jorts.
They're
They're
fine.
corduroy shorts. Corduroy jorts. They're corduroy.
Stephen R. That's a great. He's saying cameras, right? In Airbnb. If I was Chip Conley, and I'm sure he owns a lot of Airbnb stock, he's probably not going to share those kinds of stories. If I was in his position, I would probably not want to share those anyway. But hopefully, we can get a good story that's not too, you know, that he's comfortable to share, despite his affinity and position with Airbnb.
I don't know what you were saying. I zoned out for a minute.
That's all right. I was talking about my guest tomorrow.
Oh.
Chip Conley,
Corduroy.
an amazing guy, and I'm
Michelle,
actually.
these weren't just purchased. They've been a while. But yes, I did buy a pair of Viore shorts for him that he doesn't wear, and they're corduroy. Who knew? Who knew?
Yeah, she's wearing some kind of shorts right now.
Comfort.
You want to stand up and show everybody
I
your
do
sexy
not
legs?
want to show
Because
everybody
I can
my
see your
sexy
legs right
legs.
now, man. I'm embarrassed that you guys don't get to see it, but I'm sitting here. It's hard. So if I start looking down, that's what I'm looking at.
It's really.
I'll show you my legs.
It's really.
Because
My
I think, honestly, if you want to compare legs, move over. I think for 58-year-old legs, that I beat her. I really do. I mean, I've got 58-year-old. This is a 58-year-old leg, man. That's been
Be
through some
careful.
shit.
You gotta be careful.
That leg's been on
You don't
football
want
fields,
anybody-
basketball courts.
You don't want anything hanging out.
It's been on
50
ski slopes.
You have 58-year-old balls too. You don't want them coming out your short
I
leg.
am not sharing my balls.
I didn't see
Even though
you
they're
wear
fine, my balls are just like they were when they were 19. I don't
No,
have
they're
any.
not 19-year-old balls.
Fuck, man. They are. There's
They're
nothing wrong with them.
58-year-old balls.
Yeah, they're old and they've aged well, like a fine wine.
How do balls age?
They age. They're tucked up. They're not saggy. They're freaking great, man. They're great.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trade my balls with anybody. I'll tell you that. I just wouldn't. I'll keep them. I mean, I'd trade other things like my hair, but I ain't trading my balls.
No, I mean he's got nice balls.
Damn it. I just snotted in my beer. Thank you very much.
He's got nice balls. I wouldn't trade his balls either.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Wow. I'm blushing too. I don't know why, but I did. She caught me off guard. I was not expecting that. I'm just making shit up. They are nice. I mean, that's true.
They're not too big.
It just happens to be true.
They're not too big.
They're not
just,
too small.
They're just right
They're
in the
fucking
middle.
Goldilocks balls,
They're
man.
nice.
They're perfect.
I mean, I think we should mold them.
I probably should. I could probably, like Greg Louganis, who has that statue of himself. You know, the guy was in good shape. I think.
I mean, I think men
You
should
know, if
strive to have
I
balls
put
like-
my balls on the internet, I think people would air shop them in onto themselves. I think they would AI it or whatever.
I think they should. I
I
mean,
know.
I think your balls
I
are
wonder if there's a market for that. Like, could you have
just yes,
like
they
pictures?
hang,
You know, not with the face, but just.
no, they hang them from trucks. So we can actually rubberize your balls, you know, and then we can sell them, and people can hang them from the rear view mirror or from the back of truck beds.
Would anybody be interested in that if I made like rubber balls and they were anatomically 100% correct and they had a little string at the top and you could just hang it
Hang 'em.
over your thing? Would you drive around with my balls on your rearview mirror?
Yeah,
I'm just curious.
yeah.
Would you? I mean, I'm waiting for Eric. We got a no. We got a yes. We got a fucking yes. I mean, we got two yeses. I am. That's incredible.
We are now making
I wonder
molds
what
of
process
hands.
they would have to go through to mold them. Would someone have to come with like
Yeah,
plaster of Paris
plaster
or
of
something?
Paris. We mold them and then you dip them.
It would depend on who was the plaster of Paris person.
Hey, that's a new.
I mean, there's a couple people on here that want to oil me up. So
Somebody said, "Fuck yes."
and you could make like one. You know, like if you have a uniball and you don't like two, you could just pull one and just tie it around and let one ball just dangle off your.
Or we could just cut it off if you're mad at Dan. Just razor blade it off and drive around with one of Dan's balls.
Wouldn't that suck if they were like, you know, those voodoo dolls? If I had voodoo balls and you grabbed them and you're all, and I'm, oh shit!
That would be fun.
Fuck, man, I ain't selling to any Haitians. I can tell you that right now.
That would be fun.
Haitians do not apply.
Now, would women
I hope voodoo is Haitian, right? I
Now-
got that right?
get it? Oh, let me ask this question. Now,
Caregiving the ball trading.
If we have these said balls and we make them anatomically feelable, like they're mold, you know, like those squish balls and shit, and we make them right feeling. Could they be?
Someone asked, would they be hairy?
Yes.
I mean, I would not take away from them if they were like hairy.
No, we gotta add how.
I think you eliminate the hair.
No, you
I
have
mean,
hair.
if you make like you know, if you took like, say you wanted an anatomically correct doll, you know, but a female version, like Amber Heard
Well,
or
we
something.
can make
Say
them both. You can
say
make
you
them
took
with hair and
Amber
without
Heard and
hair.
you molded her into a doll. Would you put hair on her? Would you do that?
Listen, we can make.
And what's the proper pronoun for a doll? Is it a?
We can.
I don't know.
We can do them both ways, bald and hairy.
Or we could make it like the chia pet. You water
Now-
it, and the hair grows. Chia,
Now,
chia.
would women take those balls and rub them on their body and pretend that it's my husband?
Is that a thing?
I don't know. I mean, they're your balls. Maybe they get turned on and they'll masturbate.
I mean, I don't know. I wasn't thinking in a sexual because I just can't see how an inanimate object, rubbery, could be really.
Just rub. They're squishy. I mean, they feel like dance balls.
My dad is just turning around in his chair over there, going, "What are they? What are they really?" I must be hearing this wrong, because there's no way I'm hearing my son and daughter-in-law have this conversation. That's what my pop is thinking right now. He's thinking, "Where the hell am I?" Stress balls, absolutely.
Stress balls.
They actually have those, and those are pretty useful.
You can use them for anything you want.
Yeah, really, you can use them for anything. I mean, the reality is, it's never going to happen because I just can't envision the process. But who would know? Like, I just be like, just go plaster a pair of someone else's balls.
I'll plaster your balls. I'll do it.
I wouldn't trust you.
They make
with a
kits.
10-foot pole.
At sex shops, you can buy molds for.
No, when you plaster a pair, it's like when I had a cast on, they had to saw that thing off. I don't want to saw. I mean, can you imagine getting a plaster thing sawed off your balls?
I know.
Doc,
the balls
don't
squishy.
fucking slip.
They can be. They can.
I mean, I just can't imagine. I'm sorry. Let me tell my dad I'm fine.
Great balls of fire.
Oh, you're doing good, Pop. Dad, what are you doing? You want to eat that, not the bread?
I'll keep it all.
You want to eat it on the
No,
side?
he doesn't. If he's using a fork, he does it all. He does it.
You can eat it like that, Pop. There you go. You can eat the tuna off the bread. There you go. Good
I
job.
know that.
All right, you're doing good.
You have.
No, I already had one, Pop. I had a tuna sandwich. I already had one. Thank you. He's working on his
balls.
He's not as with it with lunch. He has a sandwich, and at lunchtime he was able to he had the capacity to hold it and eat it like a normal sandwich. And as we're later in the day, and you're kicking up a little sundown and going on, he's not he's eating it more with a fork.
He'll eat it separately. He'll take the bread and eat it separately.
He'll eat it all. It's just fine.
He is always by himself, yes. And
But
when he's not around us, we lock him in a room.
And he eats by himself. I mean, you don't understand that if we're there, he's just going to be talking to us and handing us. Well, the nurse was here while he was eating lunch, and we just had to stop the lunch because you can't have him eat with people at the table. He just simply won't eat unless you're eating at the same time. He'll be handing
talking,
you food.
he tries to give away his food.
It is, and then he chokes, he coughs. So it's good to just leave him alone, let him finish his food, concentrate on it, and as long as he's not coughing, then we're good. So, but that's people, you have to realize it's bigger issues.
Bigger issues, but nobody wants to think about that. Everybody just wants to think about what they see.
I mean, is he lonely? I mean, he's always. This actually not a bad. These aren't bad questions. 528. So think about it. He's here in a home with everything going on, and it gets crazy here. And he has a caregiver here from 11 to 3 who does nothing but concentrate on him. That's one of the greatest things. It's just him for a big chunk of the day. And then, the rest of the day, he's around his family. We're walking him to the bathroom. We're walking him just to walk. He eats.
Today, he came outside with me.
He goes outside. I don't think he's lonely, but that's a real problem, right? With when you care for somebody in your house, it's hard you can't entertain them all day long. So it's a fair question.
Well, it's not, because how do you even judge him?
I'm just saying it's a fair question.
He has dementia. He doesn't even remember what he did 2
That doesn't
months
mean
ago.
he's not lonely, though.
I thought it was good too. He's right.
Did you guys kiss during the 48 seconds? We did not.
My swimsuit.
See, he's just.
Has he been in the pool? Yes, but you guys, it's impossible for him to get in and out of the pool right now.
Big Lou,
Big Lou is he's just spamming.
No, he's got something. I mean, caregiving is so much more than just caring, right? It takes away from your ability to earn, and it costs. We come out of pocket, actually, with my dad for things that lunches, diapers, whatever you need. Caregiving is not.
He's just
not an
bagging.
easy
It's
thing.
not. He's just saying. He's just making fun of me.
Oh, all right. Well, Big Lou.
Big Lou, adios.
Big Lou, though, if you do have a good deal on insurance, life insurance, Big Lou, I would. He's gone. Damn it! I thought I could have got some life insurance from Big Lou because he's on those pills too. You know, Big Lou, he's big. You know, and he's got heart issues. Yet he will find you a good insurance policy. And maybe that's what he's hanging around for. I don't know.
Well, he was
he's
just
gone
spamming.
now.
He was just spamming stupid things.
But
so
you know,
I just got rid of him.
I'm talking about
Hey,
the
Dax.
real Big Lou.
Yeah, I got tired of it. It's always cereal and fruit, Ernie, because that's what he's had for the last 40 plus years. Yes, that's what he likes.
Then you can hear when he's in there, when he's talking on his
I'm
own.
43 with terminal cancer. My wife is now my caregiver. Thank you for your videos.
Oh, battler, I'm
More
sorry.
equipment.
And I'm glad our videos give you some enjoyment, entertainment, whatever it is. Father's Day was good. Everybody enjoyed it. Yeah. A lot of work for me, but hey, no fights, no throwing fists, no arguments. That's a good day, right? Remember, what are you doing? What you were doing is what you are doing is both different. Well, we're two different people, so we're going to handle things differently.
We are completely different. Thank God. I mean, she has her show and I have mine. This is really what we do together, is this show right here.
Hi, Ronnie.
Michelle, we got videos. We did get some pictures.
But we can't show everybody, you guys. I mean, we would probably do it all, but not everybody. What?
What are you talking about?
People want social media, but you can't put everybody on social media that are here.
Why not? Only the kids are people who have been put on social media. Who else has a problem?
Well,
That
others.
was here yesterday.
Well,
Nobody.
Well,
Did anybody? I mean, tell me. I don't know what
I
you're
will
talking.
when we're off camera. I'm not gonna.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Did you post things?
I posted a video. Is there somebody I was not supposed to post?
I didn't see the video, so I don't know.
Who are you talking about?
I don't know.
Tell me in my ear.
You know who.
I don't know who.
Okay, I'm not gonna talk to you like that. Before you show.
Oh no, no. Oh, okay, no. I did not post that person. That's right. Now I know who you're talking about. That's not extended.
But you just have to be careful.
I just follow people's wishes. I'm not going to be careful. If someone says don't put me on, I'm not going to put them on or talk about them. It's just that simple. I don't be careful. I just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, was it the senator? No, the senator was not here for Father's Day. Senator was on. You guys want to hear the coolest freaking thing in the world? This is, so I interviewed Senator Booker on Thursday, and we had a great conversation. I really enjoyed it. I connected with him. We're the same age. We have similar backgrounds. We've been in similar areas.
Sorry for your loss.
And I mean, can I just tell the story? It's an
Get on
important
with it.
story. So we have this. God, I mean, it's like the biggest thing in my life, and this is the way my wife supports me. So I have this interview with the senator, and I asked him, "Are we doing anything for any legislation? What's going on?" And he talks about some legislation, and then on Sunday, he gets on Meet the Press. And he announces, he's all, we need a national association. We need to help caregivers. And he does a whole bit for Father's Day on caregivers on Meet the Press 3 days after coming on to doing an interview with me. And it's making a difference. He's doing something after coming on and talking to me. I mean, he was motivated to create a national association to help caregivers. It blew me away. I'm like, I get on, it's one thing to talk to a senator, it's pretty cool, but when that senator then starts to take action in furtherance of your cause, it kind of made me feel really good. Like maybe I'm making a difference in the world. Maybe I can do something with this channel that my dad helped me build. And to me, it's the greatest thing that's happened with all of this social media. It is the single thing where we talk to somebody who has in a position of power to make change, and that person was motivated enough to think about it for 3 days and come up with something that I saw on Sunday, and it just blew me the hell away, and it makes me feel really good. So that was the best, one of the best weeks of my entire life. I shouldn't share that enthusiasm, but to me, I mean, it's a really big accomplishment. Not to do it, but to actually start to make change and get people motivated that are in positions of power that can help solve some of these issues. And it got me motivated to go forward and do more and do more and do more. Bipartisan and help bring the country together in the process. It just seems pretty cool. And I'm really excited about it. Okay, go ahead.
Too late. I was responding to somebody who lost her father. But
See, that person is still here.
that was more important.
And
Can social media get addictive? Could for some people.
and whoever lost their father, I am incredibly sorry and for your loss, and especially on Father's Day, that must have been a really difficult day for you. So I apologize for interrupting her on that thing, but I am excited. HHS, I would love to get someone on from Health and Human Services.
Oh, Jonah, good luck with that. Good luck with that.
And if you do, that's put in the bed.
I appreciate all the words. Thanks, Marcella. And we'll put that interview, the full interview up. I've got it copied. It'll be up on YouTube so people can watch the whole interview.
It will be challenging. I mean, it's challenging, but you got it. You can do it. Deep breaths. Are you sober today? I am.
Danielle hasn't had a drink in like a month.
Yeah.
And I am so proud of her. She gets angry at me saying that, but I know that that's an incredible feat. And people don't give this person credit for the stuff that she does. How tough is that to go from drinking, and being a huge wine fan, and just saying, I'm trying to get better, and she just stopped. And we go out and I drink my beer and she doesn't. We went to that concert, no alcohol. I am so proud of my wife for being able to have that much self-control and try and take action to make her life better. And I'm kind of jealous. I don't know if I could do that.
That wasn't a decision for that.
Whatever your reasoning, whatever it was, it's incredible that you're doing it and that you're able to do it and that you want to do it and you keep doing it. Even in situations where I know that it was probably challenging for you. When we go out to a bar at Chevy's and I'm ordering a Coors Light or whatever I'm ordering.
If I wanted a drink, I could have one.
Whatever you're doing, it's good. I know for sure that it can't be easy.
I'll keep it last.
Even if you don't want to admit it, I know it's not easy and you're doing it. Like you're taking care of him. You may bitch and moan and all this crap, but she does great things. And I see them. I look past anything and I see them. So kudos to Danielle.
7 hours.
Tiffany, I don't think it's a terrible
It's
relationship.
gonna push me.
I think it's
You wanna put this up?
I think it's a great example of how you work to make relationships work. I think you have to work hard, you have to be motivated, and it's freaking hard, man. It's freaking hard.
I left for 2 minutes and Danielle looks pissed. Yeah, Danielle is pissed. He triggered me. So the alcohol is not for wanting to better myself. That was not why it stopped. It stopped because of the medication and the way the medication makes me process, like, do I want to be tired? Because I don't keep drinking, right? And it just knocks me out. And so I choose not to do it. I've chosen not to do it because it makes me not impulsive.
And I will tell you, she's just life has been life has been really good. I mean, it doesn't mean we don't fight, but it's really good because if we do fight, we're not fighting from some altered state. You know, it's been a really good thing. I mean, whether you say it or not, it's good. I mean, I know you will drink again, but I'm just giving you the kudos. It's impressive to me. Did I specifically thank her for hosting my family on Sunday? Armel, did I specifically thank you?
No.
I want to thank you for hosting everybody on Sunday. I really do. But you know, Armel, first of all, she was not forced to host. And we could have gone to my sister's and she would have hosted. We wanted to host, but you're absolutely right. If I did not specifically do it, not only did she host, but it was a really pleasant time. I mean, everybody was in good spirits. The food was great, and everybody brought something. She made these incredible quiche dishes, and it was a really good time. She did good.
Let me clarify.
Now you get the real story.
Let me clarify. There was no we in wanting to host. It was, we need to do it here because of the father. And then you said,
Well,
oh, that's right. That was why.
Well, that's why we did it here. But you know, she wanted it at her house, and we said no. We're going to do it where it's best for my dad. Another example of Danielle sacrificing to do what's right for Ed. It's a good example.
I wanna wash anything out, get it out, bring all this stuff out.
Yes. But
Do you do
regardless of what happened, it was a nice day. I
was
told you
beautiful.
guys that yesterday. It was fun. It was calm. And it was not, I mean, you know, there weren't so many dogs here, so it wasn't extra crazy. The dogs do provide an element of crazy.
Chaos.
Yes, and so it was peaceful. Yeah, very peaceful. So doesn't mean it doesn't make me exhausted, but this new medication is just the titration of it just zonks me out. So I mean, I was in bed sleeping at like 7.
Yeah, and you know, we had last night, for example, we had first. I've been exhausted this whole week. It has been one of the most exhausting yet best weeks of my life. But I may have slept 10 hours the whole week, spread out over 5 or 6 days. And last night, I was at like 10 o'clock, and I have to change my dad sometime between 11 and 11:30 is typically the best time to do it. And so I try and stay up, and you know, she's asleep, and I'm trying to wait up. And then I was so exhausted that like I'm just gonna lay down at like 10 o'clock, and then I'll get up at 11.
Cymbalta.
And I just went out, and I freaking woke up at 1:40. And I woke up and I jumped out of bed, and I overslept for the first time since I started doing it. I fell asleep before, and I went in and changed them at 1:40. Thankfully, everything was fine, but that's how tired we've been. I mean, it is tiring. And on Sunday, she did do great, but I didn't do nothing. I got up at 6:30 in the morning. I had 3 commercials to make, 3 ads. And it's not easy to produce from start to finish, to write, film, edit, you know, refilm, edit, and then put together an ad that someone's paying you to do. I mean, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do the best I can if somebody's paying me to do it. And so I spent, you know, 3 or 4 hours doing those ads. So it wasn't like I did nothing. And then I took my walk all before 11 o'clock when people started showing up. So we were a tiring day. By the end of the day, I mean, I was done. Done.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you're doing. It's emotionally exhausting for everybody. Yes.
It's exhausting.
I mean, yeah. Well, he didn't do anything to help prep, Kane. No, he didn't.
I did nothing in the food. I was completely stressed out, making advertisements that had to be made and delivered. You know, to pay for the bills and
Kane
shit.
Kane was being an ass, so I had to stab him straight.
Well, I didn't see it, but
Yeah.
you know, that I have to do that in order to pay bills, right? I can't just not do it on top of everything else we're doing. So I got up at 6:30 in the morning and pumped that stuff out.
Yeah. So anyway, I was.
Denise Flaw, did I just not explain? I mean, my God.
Relax.
I explained what I was doing all morning.
Hi, Joe.
I took a shower after the first person got here. That's how much time. Where's Joseph?
He said you're trapped in an attic.
Joseph, I'm coming to Idaho now. Is he here or is he still in Idaho?
He's not in Idaho.
Or where is he? Frickin'
Utah.
Utah. Aren't Utah and Idaho the same thing? Am I wrong? The 528, we haven't touched on sperm in at least like 30 minutes, man. We've moved well beyond sperm.
And we're not talking about.
By the way, Joseph, I'm talking to you is my Andrews friend. He's a friend of my son Andrews. Hi, Jesse Lou. I'm going to Boise, and I have a cousin in Boise.
Okay, when are you leaving?
In August. It's in August.
Do you know when?
I could look. I don't know offhand.
Well, I need to know.
I'll let you know. It's more than a month and a half away right now. Kelsey, I do work outside the home. In addition to everything else last week, I had an issue with an old client that cost me an entire night. Like, issue happened at night, and I was up on the phone till 2, 3 in the morning. And by the time that was over, I didn't sleep the whole night. So it was a very tiring week.
Can we give Dan a rapper name?
Rapper, you have
my rapper name is D Shizzle.
There was something, a different one. There was a good one. That someone came up with a great name for you. I can't remember what it was, but.
Yeah, Denise, you're lucky. Lucky.
How you doing in Kenya?
D Shizzle. He could be D's nuts. D's nuts.
I could be the ball man, or BM for short. Just call me BM. That's my
Bowel movement.
BM is my my UFC name.
D's
I'd do
nuts.
that if I wasn't having to talk to senators, because I don't want senators to have to go, hey, Mr. BM, how are you doing?
You could do that. Could be your UFC fight is BM. The BM. The BM will come
I mean,
get you.
BM does pretty much define my life right now. That's the most important thing, not my own, but BM is the most important thing in my day. And I deal with BM more than anything else, man. I deal with all the BM. You know, she doesn't, she does some things, I deal with the BM. It's just what I do. I told my dad I have a master's in ass wiping. That's what I tell him every day. Because I do by now. I could teach it.
I have a correction.
Yep.
The last couple of days, I have also dealt with the BM.
You've been in, did you wipe?
Yes, I've wiped many times.
No, I know you have.
You know why? Because
we're not going to go into it.
Detail, but
and it's nothing bad. It's just realities of caregiving. And sometimes things are quick and easy, and sometimes they come slowly 5 times or 7 times during the day.
Or you could be D-shits.
D-shits?
Yeah, we gotta make clarifications because sometimes they're a little off on the. Can you go check on him? Thank you.
I think he's probably ready.
I think he's done.
You done, Pop? Oh, good job. He's eating all the bread right now.
I told you.
You're good, Dad. You're good.
He eats it backwards.
Pop, you're good. I'll get you some dessert. Hang on. I'll get you some dessert. Pop, I'm going to bring you something better.
Yeah, I would have let him eat the bread.
Here. I hope you can eat this.
What did you give him?
I'm giving him a pudding.
I kind of feed it to him.
When we're in the other room, we may walk into a giant mess.
I know. I kind of feed it to him.
But I'm not going to hand feed it to him while I'm alive.
Well, I do. You leave him alone to eat. Yes, Kelsey, we've been over that.
Without exception, we leave him alone to eat.
You do, honey.
Again, and again, it's not that they don't know, Danielle.
No, she's been making shiesty. Please.
Oh, well, I mean, if
She's
you
been
don't
making
know,
shiesty comments.
you can't sit with him while he's eating, or he will talk to you and choke to death. So if you like him alive, then you don't sit with him while he's eating. I mean, it's just life and death.
See, she
It's
just
not that big
no.
of a deal.
She
Choking is a giant concern, and that's why we don't.
That's why we're like right here.
Yeah, we are right here,
Right
but we
here.
don't eat with him where I know he's going to talk, and he's going to choke when he talks. How do we know that? Because it happens every time we do sit with him. That's how we know. It's I mean, if you can't
Nikki, I
learn.
am more relaxed, 100%. It doesn't fix like all the mental stuff, but it fixes the relaxation of, and he'll say that, like do I seem more relaxed to you?
You just seem a lot easier to me. I mean, not nicer or like more sensual, but you are
Aside
just.
from the sensual,
Yeah, I mean, you
would
are.
you say
You are.
I'm more relaxed?
I wouldn't say relaxed. I just say, you're more sober, and it's
Oh, fuck. I really hate that.
listen.
I think it's
I
impossible.
don't know why. I don't know. Then
I
why
think-
ask me?
I think
why ask
I
me
think
if
it's
you don't like what I'm
impossible
going
for
to say?
him to see anything outside the alcohol because he thinks it's the alcohol that's made the change, and it's really annoying.
Honey, I don't have a problem with alcohol, obviously, as I'm slurping it down. But you're on medication. I'm not. Right? And so there's interactions with medications that can exacerbate or intensify the effects with alcohol. That's the difference. I mean, if I was taking Vicodin or something and drinking alcohol, it would be, you'd see a different side of me. Would you come out differently? And that's all. You're not going to be on these medications forever. Some people say you seem more calm. It's a good thing. I can tell the difference, Amber. You should just say yes. And she's probably 100% right. Sometimes you don't have to explain. Just saying yes and confirming what the person thinks is the best thing to do. I have I may have some problems with that, and I will try and learn. I am for that way. Believe me, I'll say whatever to smooth it over, because in the end, these aren't big issues. You want me to go take a pee? I'll go take a pee. You think about it.
Correction. I don't need to think about anything. Correction is, it drives me fucking insane when he says that. Drives me insane. It's like the biggest trigger on the fucking planet. Well, yes, you're sober. It's great. Fuck. Nikki, that was my fault. I feel more relaxed. I don't know. He obviously doesn't see it. Although he did say the other week that I seem to balance him out now because I'm not as aggressive. But yes, my body, if you can't see it, my body is much more relaxed, 100%. Oh, fuck, I swear. It's just so, the whole American population who's on medication, which a lot of people are on medication, drink, or they fern, or they do things. It drives me insane. I'm on Cymbalta.
Yeah, let go. Good job. I'll wipe your hands. Hang on. He ate the pudding with no problem.
Yeah, I'm not as reactive.
I said you ate it with no problem.
I'm not as reactive.
You did good.
But really, it's mostly for my fibromyalgia, right? It's a double-edged sword. So it's also weirdly
Here, give me your hands.
Well, I don't know.
You take that. I'm gonna wipe your
I was
mouth.
gonna say weirdly helping with my uterus issues, but then I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to.
Danielle, where's his drink? Did I take it away?
You took it away. I poured it because he hasn't really been drinking out of that thing, so I poured some in a glass. Did you take the glass?
Where is it?
What did you do with it?
I don't know. All right, Pop, I'm gonna move you over here with me. I already got your face, Pop. Good job.
So, so fibromyalgia and I have.
Pick your feet up, Pop.
God,
Pick your
kitchen
feet
sink.
up. Thank you. Move, dog. You're in the way.
Yeah. That's
It's all
not
right,
the
Baxi.
issue.
You're
It's
okay,
just-
my Baxi.
He's difficult.
You're okay. Let me move this chair, Pop. I'm just moving you here with us, Dad.
Does
I
exercise
don't know
help?
all the stuff you got.
I don't got much.
I
But
just
lift
have
your
to do
frickin'
it.
feet up, Dad. You got your feet all.
So it's also
Yeah,
Cymbalta is
Lift your feet up.
for anti-
Lift your feet up. Thank you. All right.
Cymbalta is anti-anxiety.
There you go. You did it. Let me get your drink, Pop. Hang on.
So Cymbalta helps.
I forgot
Thank
to
you,
give you
thank
this
you.
too.
Cymbalta helps with
I know if I had that.
I got a drink for you, Pop. Here.
you don't know what you do
What
with
is
this
it?
cup.
That's water.
I gave him that
Water?
cup 'cause he's having a
Yeah, it's
hard
water.
time drinking.
Okay.
Well, maybe he'll get it right now.
That's
Let's see.
fair enough.
All right, take a
Or
drink.
Safe enough.
So it's for anti-anxiety and for Cymbalta. Yeah. I mean for Cymbalta, for fibro. It's a double-edged sword.
Lynn says, I think Dan needs meds. Believe me, I was on
I like
ADHD
it.
meds, but I had a heart
Angie, I
attack,
like
so I
it.
can't take.
We're looking at the map up there.
Oh, Emily, I had to be on it. There's no way I can life and perimenopause and all this. There's no way I could do it without medication. I tried. I tried for like 2 months, and I was like, after I got off my Lexapro, I was like, I got this. I'm a pro, and I was like,
Big Lou is on meds too.
I do. I feel much better. Much better. Any bad side effects? Any bad side effects, Danielle? No, I haven't had any. The only bad side effect I would say is loss of hunger.
Good job, Pop.
And stuff like that you have to work out. Honey, I was a nurse to get
That's
on
yours now.
menopause and stuff like that. You have to work out.
Where's
I
yours
said
at,
working out helps,
What's
but
that,
it doesn't
Pop?
help everybody.
See, that's yours.
What'd you say?
What?
No, and I talk about medication all the time. I talk about like the changing of my meds or going off my meds because I think it's important. A lot of people don't talk about it. You know, and I think it's important because I don't have any shame in needing something.
My dad's 94.
I liked Lexapro, but it was bad for the fibro. It inflamed my fibro. Yeah.
You're paying $1,000 for that stuff, that G1 or whatever the hell they are, the Ozempic,
GLP-1.
GT1 or
Oh,
GT1.
made you sick.
$1,000 for what?
What, Pop?
Oh, you came off of Cymbalta?
What'd you say?
Did you say you were gonna charge us
Yes.
$1,000?
No, I'm not charging $1,000, Pop. No
What
one's
is it
paying
then?
$1,000.
What is it then?
I was talking to somebody
Something
else,
like
Pop.
this.
What did he just take? Did he cough that up?
I don't know. What is it?
I don't know. He had it in his hand, so
What the
Yeah,
hell
there's
is
a
that?
little bit right there.
something.
I got
in
it,
his
Pop.
mouth.
Let me just get this right here.
I think, yeah, a little more of it.
That's
over.
a-
All right, I got it. Got it all.
Oh, it's good.
May have just,
I think it was food.
it was in his mouth.
Yeah.
And he drank and then he spit it out.
What is this?
That's your water, Pop.
What?
It's your water.
Plain water?
Iced tea.
What?
It's iced tea.
Is it really iced tea?
Yeah.
Caffeine in that shit.
This is tea. Not
Iced
water,
tea.
it's tea.
Fuck. Let me fill it up with water so that we dilute the caffeine. He does like tea, but
I will,
Maybe
it
fine.
works. Why not?
Pop, hang on.
You like it? You don't like tea? A bit from this direction?
I like tea.
Wearing a watch.
Yes.
Tell your brother that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, that's the way it goes.
And y'all wonder why I need meds? I don't know.
I also,
Is this yours?
that's my beer, Pop. My dad had my beer in his
What
hand.
is this?
That's water. That's
Any
yours.
water?
Yeah, it's water.
Okay.
All right. He will drink. He's drinking the water. He's doing it. And that's important. It's important for him to drink.
Not all the time, girl. Correction, not all the time.
Shine, he doesn't want a beer, believe me.
What?
You want a beer? You want beer?
What do I want beer for?
Exactly. What would he want beer for? Whoever said that.
Yes, I'm on Lyrica. I'm on Lyrica. And
I don't want beer, is right.
I know, Pop. You're not a beer drinker.
It's nothing but trouble.
That's right, Ed. Nothing but trouble.
What?
Beer.
Beer? Nothing but trouble, Dad.
What?
Nothing but trouble. Beer's trouble.
I need a bottle of wine at this point.
Didn't Taylor Swift sing something like trouble? Trouble, trouble,
I
trouble.
have a problem.
I knew you were trouble from the day you walked. How does that give me the lyrics?
I know.
All right.
Right now.
I love to do Taylor Swift.
Yes, I'm on hormones
Trouble,
too.
trouble, trouble.
I need those as well.
Well,
Hormones and
white
mental
ball.
pills.
Fuck, Dad, those are decorations. Every time we come on here, my dad comments on
I
those
don't
white
know.
Well, that's
balls.
something I'd like to know.
Dad, they're just decoration.
What?
They're decoration, you see? It's a yarn. It's yarn.
No, I don't want to waste that. That's
Dad, it's yarn. It's just yarn. Those aren't eggs. It's just yarn.
That's what?
Yarn. It's just yarn. Pop some Jack.
Is I'm keeping it all inside and it's bubbling up in my gut.
My dad's 94.
It's bubbling up right here.
And he came in at 89.
Mama.
At the beginning of 89, when he was 89. So
150. I'm put him in a home. Yes, Julie, let's put him in a home.
he's in a home, Julie. What are you talking about? He's in our home. He's in a great home. You think he's in like a shack? He's in a home.
He's in a home.
Take me home, country road, to the place I belong. West Sacramento, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road.
You heard about those bubbles? They're boiling now. Oh my God.
You're already home. I don't know why the hell John Denver was singing about West Virginia.
Oh, Dan's going in a home.
Where's
He's
Joanne?
going out of my home and into another.
Joanne is about 5 miles away, Dad. She lives in the same town, but she's about 5 miles away.
Snore, get back.
He'll be
She knows how to get home, Pop. She's with Mark. She's with Mark right now. She's with Mark, Pop. Mom's with Mark.
Emily, I'm about to just dose myself. Oh my God.
See, Doc, thank you. I was just listening to John Denver today on one of my walks. I mean, that dude has some songs like frickin' The Eagle and the Hawk and Poems and Prayers. Let's see. God bless you.
Nope.
Poems
No,
and
we're not
prayers
singing.
and
Hello.
promises.
Hello.
Dreams about tomorrow. What?
I'd rather talk about little penises and big vaginas.
Thinking about little penises with my friends. We sat out with our little penises under the stars, and I slept in the rain. Spent the night outside with my little penis. You just can't work little penis into lyrics and make it work. It just doesn't work.
You could,
You
but
could,
you just
what?
don't know how to sing. You're not D-shizzle, that's right. You're D-shits, and D-shits doesn't know how to do anything.
Little penis high, West Virginia.
Well, what else we got to drink then? Or do eat
How about
fruit and drink
You can drink all that water, Pop, as much as you want.
I'm not gonna drink all that water.
Well, you don't have to.
It will help if you don't drink it at night.
What?
Exactly.
I didn't hear you.
I know.
Heather, if my dad is just figuring out that we've gone nuts now, he must have dementia or something, man, because to me it's obvious we're nuts. Are we nuts, Pop? Am I nuts?
No,
You
I
have
didn't
nuts.
say that.
I know. Someone else did.
What?
Someone else said you thought I was nuts. Whoever that was. He told you.
No, materials that you have and
I love this thing.
that's,
We still have a pig.
that's flu.
Yeah.
Super. You saw it already.
What is, Pop?
What?
What did you say?
Did you say? What is this?
That's water, Pop. That's just water.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, with a little sugar in it.
What?
You got a little sugar juice in there, but it's water.
Yeah, you're probably right.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
I think we could, is he doing all right?
I mean, it's fine.
You think he's doing all right?
I think so.
You want to set it up? I'll pee. You think you can do it? For a minute? You want to try it?
At 6:30.
He's going to be going to bed soon,
Watch
so let's
on-
see. I think he's doing all right. Let's try it for
You're
a
on
minute.
your other hand too.
Pop, how are you doing, Dad?
Portia, he kind of
Where
nods
am I?
occasionally.
Where are you?
I don't know how. I think I'm doing okay.
There you are. Look, you can see yourself right up there.
Sorry, TikTok.
You're a handsome man, Pop.
You went
Nowhere on that.
Yeah, that's you. That's you, Pop, right there. Raise your hand. You can see. That's you. You're on TV. Pop's on TV. This is the man. And the day after Father's Day.
What?
I said it's the day after Father's Day, Pop. How are you? Are you feeling all right, Pop? Dad,
What?
are you feeling okay?
Yeah.
All right. You know, I'm going to let this go for a minute because this is a common symptom that a lot of people worry about, you know, like when someone seems to zone off. It's not pleasant, but it's really common.
Sure.
And in those times, I actually got some, there's a lady, and I've got to share her story. She is so brave. She has early onset Alzheimer's, and she is on TikTok talking about her symptoms. And it has been incredibly eye-opening to me because she's at a stage because she got it so young that she doesn't have all these other issues, and she can kind of talk about how it's affecting her, and it's enormously valuable. I promise you, I will share, and maybe I'd ask her to come on one of my shows if she could do it. But she mentioned, you know, there's times like when I just zone out, and my mom's like barking at me to get me out of that zoning, and she's all, honestly, when I'm doing that, I hear my mom, but I just want her to go away because I'm so tired and exhausted. It's kind of like my brain is resetting, and she just enjoyed that time, and then she comes out of it. And so that has changed the way that I react to my dad in those same situations. If I see him zoning out, and I realize, you know, I can't get his attention with one or two, you know, dads, I just let him go and give him that moment to reset and check on him in a minute or 2 minutes. But that incredible insight from somebody who's going through it and yet still has the ability to articulate how she feels, I am so grateful. And I've told her, I said, this is maybe the most valuable channel. And it's so hard because she is going through it. And she knows where it's going, and we all know where it's going. And it's a very tough channel to watch, but I find it incredibly informative. And I will share her, and I'll send a message, because I think that story, and the fact that she's willing to and able to share it, is incredibly valuable, and you don't find it on social media. You find shows like mine where we're caring for somebody, but this is the actual person that is going through it, that is the primary content provider. Yeah, my dad walks every day, Bridget. We walk him at least 4 or 5 times a day through the house. If he can do twice, we do twice. 2 weeks ago he did 3. I think one time he did 4 times up and back. We're at 1 right now, but we go up and down. So he does walk every day. Exercise is incredibly important. And we were just at the cardiologist the other day, and they were testing his thing, and I said, Doc, should I worry about over walking him? And her answer was like, look, man, the more exercise, the better. So we try and walk him as often as he's able to do it. Do we go out to lunch with him? We can, and we will. I've been so busy with other things lately. I mean, like last week was one of the busiest weeks of my life. And that says a lot. I mean, I've been in trials and things. Well, trials it was like being in trial. All encompassing, no sleep for a week. It was kind of like being in trial last week. Bless you, Pop. I don't know the name offhand. I will find it, and I will make sure that everybody knows. By the next live, by Wednesday's live, I will have the name and handle as well.
I can believe that.
All right, Pop. I believe it too. How are you feeling, Dad?
Normal.
All right. Do you know that it was Father's Day yesterday?
Yeah, what?
It was Father's Day
Yeah,
yesterday.
I ate all that.
Well, you ate a lot, yes, but you also saw your family.
Yeah. I ate a lot of. Well, this is still part of it.
Yeah, well, I'm part of your family, Pop. I'm still part of your family.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. If you watch the video on YouTube, my sister, we've had this favorite child thing going on forever, and my sister buys him it says Happy Father's Day from your favorite child. So my sister and I are competing for favorite child status. I think she's got it because she's the only girl, right? So she has this unfair advantage. She's got the gender advantage. But, if my sister's the favorite, I know maybe I'm a close second. I don't know. How are you feeling, Dad?
How am I feeling?
Yeah.
I'm feeling okay.
All right. Yeah, yesterday you saw Sis and Adam and Mark and Mom. You saw Joanne. You saw Josh.
Did you get Joanne too?
You saw Joanne. Absolutely. She was over all day, Pop. You were talking to her.
Well, that's good.
That was good, Pop. I got video of it. In the YouTube video that I posted today, it's like a 4+ minute video. There was a moment in it when I saw my mom had come here, right? And I didn't bring her to my dad. She somehow migrated around after a couple minutes, and my dad was sitting in a wheelchair, and then my mom came over to talk to him. And I ran and I got my camera as fast as I could, and I caught the end of it. But my mom walked up and they were having this conversation, and it was like, as the child, I was, really, it's always nice to see your mom and dad talking, even if, it's 50 years after they were divorced. It's nice to see that there's still care, concern, and love between that relationship, and it's apparent, as you can see today. My mom showed it yesterday by approaching him, and he just showed it today, at Warren. If you were watching, a number of times he's brought her up because she saw her yesterday, so she's in his mind. And she was asking where she was earlier, and I said she's 5 miles away. And instead of saying it, and my dad's response was, does she know how to get home? Meaning my dad views his home with my mom. And, dementia or no dementia, I feel good about that as the kid.
Well, I got fluid in here too.
You do, yeah. He did remarry. He remarried Danielle's mom 25 years after he divorced my mom after 25 years. My mom never married again. She did have a live-in relation, and she had that actually while she was living down the street from me. She owned a home down here not too long ago before she moved into Del Webb, and she was living with somebody. an ex-Marine, like a 6'2" dude. He was like in his younger days, man, it's like probably someone you'd never want to meet in a dark alley. Big dude. And I mean, the dude was a Marine. Had a big Semper Fi sticker on his car. Great stories. Yeah. Yeah. You can read about it. Danielle wrote her book.
What's that?
I said, I have a biography out, Pop. You can read about it. Someday I'll write about it. Joanne's, he died, Moy, he died.
Who died?
Jerry. He met him, but he's not going to remember him. We're in Northern California. Someone said, do you know they have childhood dementia? I have not heard of childhood Alzheimer's, but you can certainly, there's many different ways to get dementia through your birth defect. You could have a traumatic brain injury. You could have, some kind of, drug overdose, either in a hospital or an illegal, but yeah, I mean, dementia can hit children as well. I've heard of the type 3 diabetes description, and again, I don't think too much into any of the new stuff that comes up. I listen to the doctors, and if it gets peer reviewed, when new stuff that gets peer reviewed, completely open. But we kind of stay away from anecdotal things. It helped my aunt. Blackberries and peas helped my aunt. That kind of stuff we kind of stay away from, even though it might, you can't try everything. So we kind of try and stay with what's been proven. Was it weird when Danielle and Pop's not? No, you got to ask, it was over a 25-year period, so there were different periods of weird at the beginning, and they completely just went away over time. Thank you for watching in Asia. We appreciate it, and hopefully, this is not a United States-centric message or issue. Dementia is worldwide, so I get it that why he's got a worldwide appeal. Dementia doesn't give a shit about borders, politics, religion, race. It doesn't care. It will attack you if it gets the opportunity. Bond with your neighbors because you may need your neighbor in 10 years. Even if they're different than you, you can help each other through difficult times, even if you disagree about certain things. Alicia Marie Presley. On average, what's the average age of getting dementia? I don't know the answer to that. That's probably an easy fact to find. If somebody could chat GPT that question, we could find out. My guess is probably, you're going to look at diagnosis. My guess would be 70s, maybe around, my dad caught it about, 80s. But I think probably most would be in the 70s, my guess. Early onset can start in 40s or 50s.
What?
Absolutely. And that's what we have with this lady. I think she's in her 50s. Then if you are being tested right now, you have to find this person on TikTok for sure. You're about the same age. If you are navigating TikTok like this and getting things, it's, you may not. Pop, you are loved by a lot of people, Dad. A lot of people love you. You're out over the world sharing your story. And do you believe in ivermectin? Yeah, for a horse tranquilizer. And there are many human applications for ivermectin too. I don't know what they are. It's a medication that it has, that it was developed and it's produced for certain conditions. I don't know what they all are. Do I believe in ivermectin for COVID? That's a different question. I certainly believe in ivermectin, but if I had COVID, it's not where I'd be going.
one question right now.
Yeah, Pop.
How does it get such a clear picture of you and me?
Dad, it's just technology. That today we have it, that you get a clear, high definition picture. He's looking at us on my wife's iPad, bigger than the phones. He can't really see himself in the phones, but he's looking at a great picture of us on whatever channel she's on there, and it's high definition. It looks good, huh, Pop? You're a good-looking guy.
I'm not a good looking guy.
Look at you. You're a good-looking guy. Who's better looking? Pop, who's better looking, me or you? That's me. That's you.
That's what you're talking about, who looking on the picture.
Yeah, who looks better in the pictures? I think you look pretty damn good, Dad. I mean, I'm looking at you right now, and I know what you've been through in the last year, which is more than most human beings can survive. We know that from the statistics. And my dad has outlasted 90+% of the population given all of his conditions. Shouldn't be here right now. And he looks damn good. What would you imagine somebody who's barely clinging? My dad's not barely clinging. He's about to get graduated off palliative care because he just is a frickin' tank, man. He's a frickin' tank. Average age is 83.7, according to somebody here, for Alzheimer's. 83.7. I don't know what the question they asked, but that's some kind of average. That may be diagnosed age, I don't know, but that gives you an idea. I'm thinking, 70s,
I don't
80s.
know myself. Why not actually be?
If I could look like this at 94 with all of the ailments that he's survived and lived through, and some of those infections were the worst I've ever seen, those UTIs just take everything out of you. And he just continues. And he got up early this morning again.
Daniel, where's your cup at?
He's talking to you, dear.
What did he say?
He wants to know where your cup is.
I want to know where all this stuff, this exterior stuff, can be put in a certain standard procedure and feel better about them.
Absolutely, Pop. Absolutely. My dad, my dad's the oldest living Salinger right now. Now I know there's some Salingers, like Pierre Salinger's brother lived a long time out in Sonoma. I don't know how old he lived to, but I know that he is like pushing the envelope for his genetics. He is strong, which is amazing. He's 94 today, or he's 94 right now.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, Pop. It'll be interesting to see what happens over the next couple of years, but I can tell you this, that when I woke up yesterday on Father's Day, I treat every Father's Day like I treated the last one, like it's going to be the last. And we had another one, and I will continue to do that, because you never know. But we could, I'm thinking, if this dude can go to 100, I think we'd make some medical books. So
What is this one?
that's your water, Pop.
Plain old water.
That's your water.
I know.
Yeah.
But that's all it is water.
It's just water. I do have a picture from yesterday, Mama. I've got a video up on YouTube. On my YouTube channel, there's a full video. It's like 4+ minutes. Everybody that's there, you get a good sense of what our day was like yesterday. We did have some pictures. People left at different times, and I was in and out, and I had a friend come over. And it was, we didn't take, staged pictures, but you can see everybody in the video I took. I think I got everybody that was here. We did have a good day. It really was a good day.
Interesting.
Dial, he traveled all over the continental United States and even up to Alaska and all through Canada in a motorhome. The dude drove the country, and he drove it, he'd leave and go for 3 months, and he'd drive for 3 months, all It's back, when gas was like 60 or 70 cents a gallon or whatever the hell it was, maybe $1.50. But he drove the whole country multiple times. He's never been to Europe, never been to South America, but the man knows America. Please let him talk. I love those comments. Pop, would you like to talk, Dad? Am I cutting you off? All right, we'll be quiet for a second for whatever her name was.
Oh, listen to you, because all your stuff is positive.
All right, well, I'm glad I'm positive. You want to hear him, he wants to hear me. What should we do? My dad loved the motorhome. He absolutely loved it. When he sold it, a different story, I don't want to tell it right now. But it was a sad story when he sold his house and he had the motorhome. He was going to park it here when he moved into Del Webb, like near my mom, and the thing broke down on driving it down here, and he just didn't have. Ended up selling it for like $3,500 because he just didn't have the energy to deal with it at that point while he was moving. I don't know what his memory is of those trips. I don't know. But I know that those were like, if you had great times, I know that he would go back to when his children were small and
Where's
those
Danielle?
damn trips.
I want to get Danielle back in there.
We'll get Danielle back in here, Pop. Danielle, you're wanted. He wants Danielle back in here.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah. Dad, do you remember traveling in a motorhome?
Yeah.
You do? Where did you go in that motorhome?
With the one I got now,
Yeah, where'd you go in it?
where did I go? I stopped at some place.
Did you ever go to Alaska?
No.
Did you ever go to Denali National Forest?
I don't know.
Did you ever drive through Canada?
I don't know that either.
So he doesn't have a great recollection of where he went, but he drove twice to Alaska and Canada. And he saw Mount McKinley, or whatever we renamed it to, if it's renamed. He did not fish. My dad was never a fisherman. My son is.
I didn't fish
He
up
does
there.
not know the president today. What's up, Pop? Are you uncomfortable? You want to stand up, Dad?
I don't want to. I just want.
What do you want to do?
I just did just a little bit of.
Hey, dear.
Yeah.
All right, we're ready.
I'm staying here.
You're here, Pop. We're gonna get Daniel's gonna brush your teeth. All right. All right. Hello.
Yeah, okay, I'm finishing something. Move them away from the camera. I'll be there.
Well, he's not. He's not. He's doing
What's
all
that?
right to be on camera, but I just want. He's just getting. He's getting antsy.
Who?
You, Pop. You're getting antsy.
I'm finishing my dinner.
Are you antsy?
What is Nancy?
Antsy, like a little bit, ready to get up and walk around or something.
No, I'm not ready for that.
All right. Well, we'll get your teeth brushed in a minute, Pop.
Yeah.
Look at Cindy Black's comment on Danielle's channel. I mean, what a god-awful comment. I don't even know if I can. It's just such an immature, stupid thing to say. I mean, I get it, and I don't have any problem with humor about dementia, but that's over the line humor. And you're talking to somebody who talks about vaginas and penises and small. I mean, and I don't know. I do have a level where the humor is not funny, and I think that crossed it. I'm not gonna say who am I to judge, but I don't think that's funny, personally.
Where's my vacuum?
Your vacuum?
Yeah, Canada vacuum.
I don't know, Pop. There. I don't know. When you got people making comments like
What'd
that.
she say?
What?
I mean, I don't know. She's probably trying to be funny. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not angry at the person. I'm just saying the humor was a bit. He was kind of fudgeting like this around the camera, and somebody made a comment, I think he soiled himself. And I get, you know, again, I guess there's lines. And you reached mine, and that's hard to do, because I'm pretty damn open to all kinds of humor. Maybe I'm just sensitive because it's my dad. Oops, shit.
Well, if he soiled himself, we would smell it.
No, I mean, well, obviously, if he soiled himself, we'd know it, right? I mean, any parent knows that you know when that happened, and it wouldn't be an issue. That's not it. I mean, I think it was just a joke, and I am all for joking about dealing with dementia and caregiving. I think you need humor, and that might have been like an appropriate joke, like to a family member, like, you know, if I was sitting here with my family. I mean, I don't know. Anyway. It's immature. I just, you know, it's beyond it. You know, I have wide margins for what I'm going to do. I don't care about being stupid. I don't care about, you know, being a little inappropriate. In fact, sometimes I try and be a little inappropriate. That was just too much. You know, it's not that like you would turn me off, but just, I don't know. Maybe I'm being hypocritical. I don't know. What's my go-to, what is your go-to best tactic? So if I'm having problems with getting something done, first thing I have to do is get myself together. Not worry about a tactic on him, because sometimes if I'm freaking, you know, in a state of mind, what?
Can you open that?
If I'm in a state of mind, you know, it doesn't matter what tactic, I'm wrong. I do it wrong because I'm not doing it in the right emotional state. So the first thing I do is to get myself under control, take a deep breath, think, okay, this man's not viewing the situation the same way I'm viewing it. How might he be viewing it? And I try and put myself into his shoes and think from his perspective. And then, you know, do the best I can to, you know, make him comfortable from whatever I'm perceiving. And it's, you know, I'm being a PI, but that's what I do in like a moment of panic or whatever. Take a step back. You know, like he's choking, obviously you go to deal with whatever you're dealing with, but he's sitting on the toilet and I can't get him to poop, and, you know, he's off talking about something. I just have to calm down, and take care of myself first, and then work on him. It's hard, you know, that's the hard part. It sucks. You want to go to bed. You don't want to sit 45 minutes in a frickin' bathroom at 11:30 at night, you know, telling your dad to push. You don't want to do that. You just want it to be over. Yet then it's your dad, so you have to. It is really frickin' hard, man. I can tell you.
Good.
And Daniel's brushing his teeth right now.
Brush your teeth.
I know that we take good care of him. I mean, the palliative care nurse came in and she's just, you know, she's all, that's what I do. I go from home to home where people are taking care of their parents, and she sees it all over. You know, she sees every different scenario there is. And she talks to me about it. And I know that we're doing the best we can, and I know we're doing good based on what, you know, what other people who are living it see. So I feel good about that. And that's one of the reasons, you know, that as I was saying earlier, he may graduate out of palliative care. We may lose it because he's doing so good. But I don't have you know, I realize that there may be other people out there that are having more difficulty, and instead of her coming here, she's going to be helping somebody else who might need the help more. So I am like totally okay with graduating out if that's the case. And I can always call and get it restarted, but
rinse and spit. Do not swallow.
you know, that I know we're doing okay with them. I feel good about myself for that. Jeanette, and that's what I tell everybody, you know, in their tough times. I say, all you can do is the best you can. You can't do better than that.
Okay, spit.
You know,
Spit.
you're human. You're not an alien. You're not a machine. You can't reboot you, recharge you, reprogram you. You are what you are. And humans, man, it's tough being human. Is he having issues swallowing? Not right now, Julie, but we have dealt with that at certain times. But luckily, right now he's in a good place eating. We haven't had as much coughing or aspiration as we've had in the past, so we're all over that. Heart and Company, I do. You know, it took a while because you don't know. You know, and that's the thing about most caregivers that are going through this. They think I'm failing my person because I can't emotionally do it, I can't physically do it, I can't mentally do it. I'm failing my person. And my message is to them, you're not failing anybody. I guarantee you, you're probably better than just being at the mercy of strangers. And there are many great strangers out there, but you don't know, you know, hire people, there's turnover. So those people that are doing it and upset with themselves, eventually you'll reach my position and you'll realize you're doing the best you can, and you can't ask for any more than that. It ain't perfect. There's no such thing as a perfect caregiver. It doesn't exist. You know, maybe someone who can do it for 8 hours for money, and they're on camera. You can't do it 24 hours and be perfect. It is an impossibility. Hell, I can't even go through a day without my dad and be perfect. I'm going to screw up somewhere, probably multiple times during a day. And when you add the stress and pressure of caregiving to everyday life, when you're already dealing with your stress and pressure of what you're dealing with, you're going to fail. You're going to fail. And that's okay. You took care of your father for 8 months. Congratulations. Solidarity month. Double ray. I get this comment a lot, you know, what a great son, what a great son. I truly believe that most children, that you know, everyone has a different upbringing, right? And some of them may not have been the best, but most children, like me, if you can and have the opportunity, you do what I'm doing. And luckily I have the opportunity to do it. But I don't judge other people that can't do it, because again, 10 years ago, I couldn't do it. My little brother couldn't do it with his little kids and working 60 hours a week. Couldn't do it. Impossible. I'm just lucky that I can.
Yes, go, walk.
Amy, I'm sorry for your loss, and yeah, you did the best you can. I'm glad you can write that. And your mom was better for it. How did we become his caregivers? It was unplanned. It just happened. You know, all of a sudden he was at my brother Mark's house, and my brother Mark was going downhill. I mean, it was killing him. And so we had to step in and start sharing time, and then eventually take him on full time as he got, you know, more advanced and more advanced and more advanced. I look tired. I'm not as tired as I was a couple days ago, but I am tired. Heart and Son, I screw up every day, and I screw up in videos. I've screwed up many times. The very first video that I did, you know, the reason this thing went wild was me losing control, and that's what started this discussion. It was half and half in the comments. The people that knew understood, and the people that didn't said, what an asshole. And so this channel has grown from that video. When he was trying to drive away my car 6 years ago, you know, after he didn't have a license for a year, and he's stealing my car out of the driveway, that was the video that blew this channel, or started this channel. Mark is okay. He was here yesterday. He's doing fine. He's taking care of my mom. Mark is doing this for my mom. Coco is another one that is caring for both parents at the same time. Imagine that. I mean, how difficult that must be. And you know, maybe it's easier at sometimes in the good moments, but I guarantee you that in the hard moments that she's faced impossible tasks, things that nobody can properly do. And yet they're probably still alive. You somehow made it work. It's a job, Joe. Thank you for taking care of your mother. And there's a lot of people. Dan in Florida, who I've spoken to, who's taking care of his mother, and just, you know, at some points he's just overwhelmed and, you know, looking for help. And it's hard. I am super lucky. I mean, I feel I'm really fortunate. I have Danielle, I have family, I have so much support on social media, it's almost not fair. Years ago, Mark does not bathe my mom, and I don't know if that's ever I mean, I don't know if my sister could bathe my mom. We would probably, my mom's a different person than my dad. My dad is very practical. He's not shy. He's not, it's just things like pooping and showering with my dad are not an issue. But my mom is a different person, so that's another challenge that we'll have to deal with when we get to that point. Your caregiver, Marcy, is your autistic 13-year-old or just a normal 13-year-old can be difficult too. But if you're taking care of an autistic kid, especially a severely autistic kid, it's a lot harder than doing what I'm doing. I can't even begin to compare the two. Taking care of a severely autistic child who is prone to outbursts or public things is one of, because not only are you dealing with the stress and the exhaustion and everything a normal caregiver does, when you have to deal with outbursts in public that are loud and so difficult, and then you add that public, you got eyeballs looking at you, you're in a store, and it can be unbelievably paralyzing to a parent trying to deal with that in public. And you have assholes saying, control your kid or whatever. And if I ever saw that, man, you might see me on like some cop channel or something, because I'd go ballistic. I think it's amazing people that do that. If you unfollow, why stop being notified? I don't know what that means. You were a caregiver, Cocoa Puff? Yeah, I mean, some days you don't know how you're going to get up. And you're laying in bed. I mean, this happened to me like last week. It was like 9:30 in the morning, and I wasn't sleeping, but I was so tired I couldn't get up. And then I hear my dad, rumbling, and I can hear him like hitting he's like, he's gonna get up, and I just had to get up. Mark lives very close to my mom. My mom lives in an independent living facility, and my brother lives about, less than a mile away from her. So, he's there every day. I'm incredibly lucky to have the wife that I have. I'm sure, there's many women that would do it, but she does it, just does it. She just does it. Bitches about it, but she does it. Am I the oldest? No, I'm the youngest, or the second youngest. What's your history with coughing? My dad had dementia, coughs constantly, but nothing's wrong. We're dealing with coughs, and it is very difficult, and I don't know what the origin is or cause of the cough, but it forces us to check his lungs all the time. And another device, the nurse, we're going to get a little pulse, a little blood monitor, so we can see what the oxygen is in his body. So if he is aspirating and he's having like a part of his lungs are filled with liquid, he's not going to get as much oxygen into his blood. So we're going to get that, and the nurse, that's your first thing, and if that starts going down, then you need to take action. My dad practiced medicine probably for 30 years. Thanks, user. I appreciate the support. Oh, he loves Danielle. He's known Danielle. I mean, they if you knew them, 30 years ago, they were at loggerheads. I mean, Danielle, there was resentment on both sides. It was terrible, but it turns out, familiarity and being around, and then circumstances change, and lo and behold, you have what you're seeing right now. She's brushing his teeth and getting ready for bed. Sally, does he ever for a moment forget who you are? A lot. He forgets who I am for a lot. Now, usually it will, maybe 10 minutes later he'll remember, but it's very common that he doesn't know who I am. Sometimes he thinks I'm like an orderly in a facility that he's in. And it's interesting to see how he acts like that. But yeah, I mean, sometimes he doesn't know who I am. Josh, happy birthday to you. I'm not going to do it like Marilyn Monroe. Happy birthday. Hey, Danielle, do we know a Josh Weiner? That's nobody you know, right? Happy birthday, dear Joshua. Happy birthday to you. I just started caring for a friend with early dementia. Do they ever realize they do have it? You know, it's a lot more common that they'll realize it in early dementia than later dementia. Yeah, I mean, people with dementia, they may not understand it completely, but they certainly realize they have deficits. And especially at certain times, you know, that they know it's happening. Have I ever been to West Virginia? I don't know. I've been close. But I think I've been to Virginia. I mean, I've been to D.C. I don't know. Did we ever cross into West Virginia? I don't think so. Oh boy, Marcy, you adopted a child with cerebral palsy and epilepsy. Okay, so that, first of all, I think that's amazing. I mean, beyond amazing. You know what you're getting into, and you know what that child's life's going to be like if you don't step up and do what you're doing. So, I mean, my heart goes out to you, and my heart grows watching that story. To make that decision and that sacrifice, a saint. You know, I think you should be sainted for sure. If I knew the Pope, I would call him right now, and I would say these people need to be sainted. The Pope's brother lives in, like, I think, Illinois. Maybe we can get a hold of the Pope's brother and get Marcy nominated. Would I prefer to age physically or mentally after watching Ed? But they're both difficult. I mean, in the end, I mean, I think I would choose to, if I had to lose something, I'd choose to lose my body over my mind. But, you know, there's a lot of people that may not be the case, you know. I mean, it is really hard to lose your body. But I value, you know, personally, I just value my mind. Marcy, thank you. You don't have to thank me. I know what you're going through, and that's amazing. Do I ever think I'll get what my dad has? I don't know. I don't think I'll live that long. Hey, dear, can you take over? I gotta visit the.
What?
I gotta pee.
I know, I'm coming. I just gotta.
My dad smoked for like 6 months when he was a teenager. I never knew that till my mom. I discovered that in the course of this journey. Because I used to tell him my dad never smoked. He hated it. He hated when my mom smoked. He was so against smoking. He caught me smoking outside once a couple years ago and nearly bit my head off. On video, I have it. He nailed me smoking. He caught me. Yeah, I caught the video. I'm outside. I was watching TikToks, you know, there was some ferns. And back when my dad could walk, and he walks into my room, and he's sitting there, and I walk back in, and literally, like I was 14 years old. I walk back in the room, and I'm like, just everything, and then I saw him, and I just kind of froze by the door. And my dad's all, what are you doing? I tried to play it off. I'm not doing anything. So I saw what you were doing out there. Again,
But
this
he
is
didn't know.
3 or 4 years ago.
He thought it was just smoke, like
I don't know if
tobacco.
he thought it was tobacco or
He
the
thought it
other
was
stuff,
tobacco.
but he didn't care either way, and he nailed me at 14. And the funny part about that video, and this is like human nature, I felt like I was busted. You know, I don't have to. I can do it. Everything's legal that I'm doing.
Well, it's
I
your
mean,
house.
it's my house. I mean,
No,
but
you're gonna
still,
move this way when
your
you go to the
dad,
bathroom.
when your dad catches you, you still feel like a teenager.
I ate, I cleaned up, I started the dishwasher because there's no more room for anything else. So I ate.
I was eating
I made a really good dinner actually. Really good dinner. It was good. And then I wanted a bagel with it. So I had a bagel and cream cheese with avocado. And then half diet Pepsi, half diet. I mean, half diet Pepsi, half Pepsi. Yeah, I made chicken with soyaki, which is from Trader Joe's. And then I made this. You guys see that bake, that TikTok Trader Joe's bake with the chicken pot stickers, the coconut milk, and the Thai sauce and spinach? But I didn't bake it. I just got I just boiled it, and then I put spinach in it, broccoli, the coconut milk, and the peanut sauce thing. And it was so good. And so I just put my chicken with it. So good, you guys. Make that. It's like that Thai sauce with coconut milk. It makes such a creamy sauce. Mmm. Oh my god, on salmon, that would be good. I smell. Tried the sea boil? No. So it was really good, actually. I made it together. It would have been good with rice too, but
Scoop a little bit
I
back.
just, it was so good. Rich, really rich. Really rich, but good.
What are we talking about?
My dinner I made tonight. Yes, I put Grandpa to bed. He had a little,
Did he?
Yeah.
How little?
I mean, like a full, like, it was probably like,
Show me down here.
probably that big.
That's not little. Was
Well,
it a pencil? Was it the size of a pencil
yeah,
or
it's tiny.
was thin?
Yeah.
All right.
It's not orange. It's just a curry. It's a. I threw it out already, but it's a Thai sauce. It's just a Thai sauce. They have it at Trader Joe's. So hi Native. It was so good. Oh my god, with the coconut milk, you guys, it makes it so creamy. Sorry, Dan's gonna throw Oz down. Oh. No, it's not a pea sauce. Is it Thai peanut sauce? It's just a Thai sauce. I don't know if it's peanut. It was really good. Oh my god. You just tap the screen, Kate. You just tap. Yeah, Thai peanut. Maybe there's a Thai peanut sauce. So it might be a little.
Are we talking about food still?
It might be. Here it is. It's spicy, a little spicy. It's a little spicy, but it's good. He is cute. That's Oster.
That cat, by the way, for 2025, Andrew rescued those cats. That one and Sweet Pea. And, you know, we've had these TikTok channels for a long time. And on Danielle's channel, which isn't even mine, which has more followers, but she posted a video on her channel when Andrew brought those kittens home. And you weren't even in the video. It was just Andrew and the cat and your voice. And that video did more views than any other video of my dad, any video of me. That video of Andrew and that cat was our best video last year. And that's the cat. It's much bigger now, but it was a tiny little kitten, like in his neck. And
No,
Andrew was so brilliant in
Bradley,
that.
I
And you were
haven't-
bitching.
I haven't
Danielle
had.
was bitching and
I
Andrew.
bitch because
Andrew
everybody
looked
brings
up
me
and he's
home
like, "You're scaring
animals.
the cat." You know, Andrew was protecting the cat.
Who ends up taking care of all of them? Me.
I love that cat.
I love the cat, but it still pisses me off because I'm like, oh great, one more thing to take care of. We'll take care of it. Yeah, right.
Yeah, she sits every day and that cat camps out on her chest and she's sitting there.
That's not the point. That's not the point. That's not the point. That's not the point. No booze. No, Bradley. I haven't had anything to drink in 3 weeks. Yeah. I want it, but
She's on the wagon. It's great. That's great. She will again.
the Irish football jersey, it's from an Irish fan, Rod.
And that's one of my favorite. How do you even see that? I mean, I very rarely bring that out because I don't want it to get ruined. And you saw it on my dad, or did you see it on me? Because it's in my dad's thing, and every time I pull it out, I go, fuck, that's too nice to put on and have him
Summer is
spill
boy.
something on it.
It wouldn't fit you.
Probably not.
It wouldn't fit him. Am I pregnant? No. God forbid.
I've been fixed for like, 21 years. So if she was pregnant,
Right.
it would be a
It drives
big
me
issue.
insane.
I mean, whatever you've seen on TikTok, if she ever got pregnant, I mean, first of all, I would just go fucking ballistic for the perimenopausal bullshit that didn't turn out to be true for 10 years, and she owes me like 7,000, you know.
By the way, people have gotten pregnant on perimenopause because you're still bleeding.
I'm just talking bullshit, all right? I'm just talking bullshit. Just having fun. You can breathe hard. It's just a fucking skit. You just interrupted me in a skit that was just made
I'm
up.
just saying.
Thank
But if I was pregnant, I wouldn't tell you what I would be doing. I would not have it. No. Anywho, how could I send some more football gear to your dad? I would not have a baby.
Okay, if you got pregnant now and you had carrying somebody else's baby, is that what you're saying? Or if you had my baby?
Regardless if it's somebody else's baby or yours, I'm not having a baby.
Right. Well, we'd have a problem. It was I am totally pro-choice. Yet I wouldn't want it. I mean, I would freaking go bananas if we had, I'd do it. I'd take a new baby. If it was my baby,
Not me.
I would change his diapers. I can clean shit now. I would love it. I mean, it sounds fucking crazy, but
Nope.
man,
You know what I would be off to.
yeah.
Adios, motherfucker. Yeah, I know, Suzanne, that's why. No, hell no. Could you imagine? Hell fucking no. I have an IUD too, so.
So anybody that wants to cheat with my wife, you don't have to worry about it. You don't need to put on a glove because
No.
she just announced to the world that, hey guys, don't worry, I have an IUD too. So I have double protection. My husband has a whatever I have.
You have a hysterectomy?
I got the freaking
You
snip.
have a hysterectomy? Who knew?
Again.
Who knew? You said hysterectomy.
All right.
didn't
I
know
had
that.
to snip, so I can't do it. And apparently she needs additional protection, after 20 years. So I didn't see her every day, all day. I'd have to start to wonder. Although you do have all those fucking appointments,
I do.
and you're in weird places on the phone.
I sure am.
All right, we'll go for it, man. At least one of us is getting it. Good for you. I'm happy for you. If I ever get the Rhea, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. I can tell you that.
Worry about the herpes, not the Rhea.
If I get the herpes, that's gonna be even worse.
The herpes
Then
are worse.
if I
than
get the
Rhea.
herpes, that's
At least the Rhea, you can fucking take an
the
antibiotic.
gonorrhea. I'm not talking about dia. We're talking about,
Or you could
Or
have
crabs.
diarrhea too, because I think they can also affect your rectum. Make sure the Rhea doesn't get to your anus, because it could fester.
don't pull a Bill Gates and try and siphon me. Again, this is
By the
opinion
way,
and fun
Can
reported.
you
I
get,
have no personal
can you get
information.
the Rhea of the anus?
Ghana?
You gonorrhea.
I'm not sure. Is there a proctologist out there that could answer that? Does the bacteria of gonorrhea actually enter the anal cavity and may it migrate further up the anal cavity, maybe even hit the prostate? Can you get gonorrhea of the prostate? I don't know. But there must be a proctologist on here. There's at least 2,000 people on here. We've got to have a proctologist. Yes, we say yes, you can get the Rhea of the rectum. So be careful, boys and girls. I mean, be careful, be safe.
Be careful where you put it.
What do I always tell my kids whenever they left in high school? Whenever they were in high school,
Herpes is
whether
for
they were
life.
going to a football game or wherever, what did I say?
Herpes are for life.
Herpes is forever. Every time they left the door to go somewhere, that was the parting message that I gave them. Herpes is forever. Have a good time.
Yeah, cover it up. Anthony, are you here?
Cover it up.
You can get the Rhea of the
Abstinence.
rectum. Anthony, no Rhea of the rectum. That would have
All right,
to be
all
very,
right, all
very
right. We're not going to
weird.
go into orientational Rhea. We're just going to keep it straight and narrow.
That is straight and narrow. I was yelling at Anthony.
Yeah.
Oh, he's there. Hi, Anthony.
Anthony, you got some competition over here. Some dude wants to oil me up, so you better get your game on, man. I mean, oil sounds pretty good.
Don't get the rectoria. No more kissing either. Oh, God. Are you the guy whose dad has dementia? Maybe. What's it to you?
Yeah. And that, that's funny, but that is probably the most common way that I'm referred to. I know you from somewhere. I know you from somewhere. And I look and I go, oh, did you ever, I practice law. I know what they're talking about. And then I'll mention, how about TikTok? And they'll go, you're the guy whose dad has dementia. So that's pretty common.
Why do I have an IUD? Well, I can't get specific.
It's not
because
related to pregnancy.
I can't be
I hope.
specific
That's
because
what she told
my
me.
husband's here.
And she told me it had to do with, I don't know how it has to do with hormonal protection, but for whatever reason, she's protected.
Because my IUD has progesterone in it, and the progesterone keeps the lining from doubling, so I don't have any cancerous cells.
Thanks, Chris. I appreciate that, man.
He didn't even listen to a word I just said.
The DA office is political. It's not supposed to be, but every elected office is political. Danielle walks into the casino and puts 500 on black.
He knows that's not me.
That's not something she'd do.
No.
I can't see her making a big bet.
Could you imagine? No, that's not me. And I wouldn't choose red or black. That's
And
not
if
me.
she's gambling $500, we got a big problem.
Bigger than her.
3526920. I have my aunt, my dad's sister lives in Canada. I've been there many, many times. To Vancouver, Richmond. I've been to Coquitlam. I have not been to Eastern Canada or Northern Canada, but I've been in British Columbia.
Mm-hmm. I will. There's no hotel room where I'm going with gambling. So
Not
nice
yet.
try.
But that's a good point. I mean, I know when she's at the casino, and I'm not even thinking that. I'm just burning up. You know, every hour I see her there sitting, all I see is a little dot, you know, in the casino, and I just know she's sitting in a chair. I never even thought maybe she's cheating on me, but the gambling.
Would I cheat or would I play casino games? I mean, there's a huge.
I don't know. I mean, you never know, right? I mean, if you found somebody and you became infatuated, which has been known to happen.
I choose a slot machine over any man.
When we first got on social media, so
Please,
this
please
is a
please don't do that.
what am I going to do?
I know what you're gonna do.
Well, I had a whole big preface to go into it. It wasn't really you, so just remove yourself from it. But when you first get on social media, and all sorts of different weird things start happening, people start reaching, you know, especially if you gain a following. And, you know, we're not used to anything. We're just people that got on social media in our frickin' 50s, right? I mean, but if people start watching your videos, you start getting people reach out, you know, and it's really hard to make a determination of who's legit, you know, who's on the level, who's just using you. And when we first got on here, there were some people that we fell victim to that. You specifically. I mean, a person who paraded themselves as some washboard person, and turned out they were very different in real life. And that's just something you got to look out for on social media, and always beware, especially if you don't know the people. And that, you know, that has affected the way I respond to people after that experience. I'm real skeptical. What?
Me too, Brenda.
I didn't do anything that offended you. You might have been scared, but I didn't say anything, right?
Oh, right, because I probably prefaced it and you probably scaled way back.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy to go off if you give me the fucking
No,
permission.
I don't.
I'm happy to go
I don't
off.
even want to engage in that.
A washboard stomach person, Alexander, not a dashboard person. Somebody who sent pictures of their washboard stomach when it was more akin to a fucking beach ball. Like a giant fucking beach ball. Like a fucking person pregnant with 8 kids. Like a septuplet pregnancy. That's the stomach this person carries around. Am I wrong? Because we dealt with long dealings with this person.
More like a beached whale.
Whatever. I mean, we're talking basement dwelling, you know, liar. That's what we're talking about.
Yes. Anyway. Carry on.
Yeah, it's Starry Night. It's a dark turn, but that's the reality of social media. That's you know, when you first get on, you don't know that. You don't realize that there's people out there lurking, and they're not on the level. You know, they want to get a piece of you any way they can, and you know, you learn real quick that you have to be really careful.
Oh, we didn't sell anything. Anyway, it's
The story
is very complicated. I just don't want to bring this person up anymore, but
Jody, it was beyond the blocking. It was to the point, I almost boarded a plane at one point. That's, you know, it got to the point where I'm just, this is going to end right now. And I was very close to boarding a plane.
He helped us. Helped me. Abs.
Yeah, no, it wasn't,
He did a lot of good.
Yeah, you don't come in and just, like scammers, right? At the beginning, you think they're doing really good for you. That's what scammers do. They manipulate you and
Anyway,
they
abs,
stroll
don't
you
feel
along.
guilty, because if you're caretaking for your gram and you're 25, that's tough work. You're gonna get frustrated, and that's okay.
A tipsy chick, I'm trying to give you enough that you get a picture of what we're talking about without, it's some dude who reached out and became, got close to Danielle. And I can tell you some
Not
really even.
sexually, not.
Oh,
not
in his
anything.
mind.
In his mind, maybe, but not.
I mean, I'm just
I was
for
not
example,
interested at all.
the person was sending me at night these barbecued meals with, just, and I talked about my heart attack and I'm always trying to lose weight and I'm always my freaking thing says I'm on a diet, right? And this person kept sending all this food, really 8,000 calorie dinner shows up, 4,000 grams of fat, and it's freaking good, man. Of course I'm gonna eat it, and it just, we figured out what this person was doing, and it was just so devious and so sinister. It's almost like, wow, there's people like that go into this deep dive of, whatever their con is or their scam is or their plan, their scheme, and it's pretty scary. And it's totally changed, I've been just I'm really careful who I reach out to or talk to ever since that happened. You could probably figure it out. You do a little research.
Try to kill him. I mean, lots of food. It wasn't just ribs. It was pies and Dan's candy, and it was bad. But and then he.
And you're thinking, what a nice guy. Shouldn't be eating this, but what a nice guy. Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, Krista, they were close. Danielle talked to this guy, and I don't want to breach anything, but she got very emotionally close to this person. I heard, they talked for hours, right? I mean, this was a full-on fucking thing from this guy, and I'm sitting beside, a couple times towards the end, when I got on the phone, I think he realized pretty quick, this is not going to end well for this guy. But it was
more that went into that, Dan, than.
And
there's a lot more.
Yeah, and then when he started to fall off of her, he started moving on to other women in the circle, and then there was a time when I heard back from a lot of people about what was going on, and it all just came together, and we realized what we were dealing with.
It took yeah.
And it's not a pleasant thing. Yeah, only food for me, Eva. Absolutely, only for me. Isn't that odd? Yeah, we're watching the World Cup. A user says that you're Stevie Wonder and you have a secret lover. Josie's got a vacation far away. Come around and check it over.
Thanks, Ken.
Are you Josie?
Yeah, I don't have a secret lover, nor do I.
Would I box Mike Tyson for 50 grand? No. For 50 million, so that I could pay for my treatment and my care and set up my family and just use it like I'm just gonna off myself for the insurance. 50 million, I'll step in the ring with Mike.
Hi, Jihad. Love you, boo.
50 million, I'll even call him a fucking wussy pussy before we go into the ring for 50 million. You're gonna see someone take a dive as fast as you would. It's gonna be the quickest fight ever. It's gonna end in half a second.
How many beers have you had?
3.
Damn.
I have a perfect lover. She's all in my head. Absolutely.
Or in the hands.
Irene, if I went in, this would be me. Down. That would be it. I'd just get smacked. Mike Tyson's badass. Even today, he's badass.
Dan would take one punch and would cry like a baby. You can't
I
do that.
wouldn't cry. I'd take one punch and I'd probably have a $50 million smile on my face as I hit the canvas. I'd be smiling, I'd be passed out and smiling. AI summary, a serious discussion about social scams and how to avoid them.
Social media scams.
Criminal attorney, Kelly.
Oh,
I'm losing here.
I couldn't imagine.
I'm not letting him anywhere close.
I
I'm
couldn't
not close enough
imagine
to
being
bite me.
punched by Mike. Even at 80, a Mike Tyson punch would hurt.
Yeah, it would hurt.
I wouldn't even want to be punched by him. Shit.
That's something you never have to worry about because I would never punch a woman. Unless, if she was punching me or punching you or something.
What if I punched you? Would you punch me
I
back?
wouldn't punch you back.
You wouldn't?
No.
Oh, that's nice. Really?
It'd be a lot worse. If you punched me, I'd get up and I'd be all, there's something wrong with you. That's what I would do. I'd get up and go, you need to go get counseling.
I'm in counseling.
Yeah, it's different. You need a better counselor because you're punching me. That's a problem. Cat and rat story. What's that?
I always think about it. There's times that I just want to hook him.
I mean, I know you when you're thinking about it. I can see the look on your face.
Sometimes just the thought of it makes me so happy.
Would I rather punch a couple of other women? No, dude. I don't fantasize about punching any women, and I assume they're political opposites to you. I don't fantasize about punching Hillary Clinton or Sarah Palin or Erica Kirk or Nancy Pelosi. I don't fantasize about punching any woman. Period. I don't fantasize about punching anybody. I mean, Mike Tyson, like if I punched him and he fell and I knocked him out, that'd be pretty cool. But I could win the lottery too. Probably be easier. But I wasn't.
I mean, you probably would hit and throw out your arm or something.
I mean, I am an athlete. I think I could protect myself.
Here we go.
Are you tired? Or do you want to get off? I mean, you're breathing, sighing. If you want to get off, just tell me.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
All right.
But I wasn't sighing about that. I was sighing about your worthless.
I mean, I'm sitting here trying to have a good time, and you're like, I mean,
I think it's the 3 beers that have affected your fucking ability to comprehend anything.
it's the 3 beers. Now we have to put some gloves on. I would love to have. Maybe we get Mike Tyson on the show. I need another buzzball. Megan, I can't. I have to work tomorrow. I have an interview tomorrow. I can't go overboard tonight. I have to call it quits. I got to get some sleep because I got a great show tomorrow. Chip Conley. You know who that is? Chip Conley is like the guy who made Airbnb what it is, and he's got a whole bunch of other accomplishments. He's an amazing guy, and so I gotta be well. I gotta have my full mental capacity to deal with him tomorrow. Stanford grad. It's not easy. You gotta be sharp.
It's not easy being cheesy.
I won't be cheesy. Probably, I think 5:15, Patrick. 5:15 tomorrow. I'm gonna give him a pre-call at 4:45, and then we'll jump on at 5:15.
So my morning, I will run first and then come on, because you guys be boring and shit.
The channel's my TikTok channel. That's where we'll be doing the live. The same TikTok channel that we did the Cory Booker interview on, and the Cory Booker interview will be on
Good, I'm
YouTube
glad.
shortly.
The sock is ready. All right.
5:15 California time. Absolutely. Be there or be square.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a fun show tomorrow. I know this guy's going to be a fun guy, and he's a little older than me, but same generation, same issues that we're facing, and he has an incredible life, and he's going to have some great stories, right? I mean, you got to imagine there's some good Airbnb stories.
All right.
All right, you ready?
Do you have anything else to say?
I mean, I know, I'll be on tomorrow, so she's ready, obviously, guys. I appreciate your hanging out as usual. I'm always amazed. There's
Non-drunk
people on-
Danielle just like, I don't last as long anymore. You know that. It takes me a lot of energy.
All right, well,
But you love sober Danielle.
I know, I'm fine.
Uh-huh.
I can go eat. I can take some time. So.
Anyway,
All right,
Guys,
love you,
I
bye.
appreciate your hanging out. Come tomorrow, 5:15,
My
my
people.
TikTok channel. Have a good
Uh,
night.
I'll be on between 8 and 8:30 for you guys. Celeste, you can sleep in a little bit. So I'll be on a little bit for my members. It's member only. So I'll be on between 8 and 8:30. Love you, bye.